looking forward to the start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Toronto Raptors. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. As we get the new season underway, GA, what was the main focus for you in the first game of the season?
Well, sometimes you lose a little bit of edge in the offseason. So preseason's fine for getting your game into shape, but now you got to bring the right mindset to the game.
Pass to Van Horn. Over Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here is Carter. And the Raptors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams against Snow. Williams kicks to Carter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Allen Iverson.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally is important. He is a complete player.
Drills the three-pointer.
And you can never have too many threes. That's an impact shot.
Shoots from the baseline. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Down low. Here's Van Horn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, how about the positioning? Great body control. Exactly what you want from the roller.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. There's the three. Peterson misses. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Snow, the pass to Van Horn. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got 5.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Carter for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pass to McKee. Here's Coleman. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yes, sir. Coleman knows a thing or 2 or 3 about flushing it home.
Outside, Carter knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 9.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Snow against Carter. Iverson, no good.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
This one for 3. And again, Vince Carter. And it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer that can hurt you in a lot of ways.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. He had a nice open look right there.
I don't think he's a point guard or shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
And it's Carter missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Iverson passes to Van Horn, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Carter enjoys getting room in the corners to let it fly. A very effective outside shooter.
Snow against Carter. Yep, that one goes. Coleman's got his second bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Carter with the 3. It's rebounded by Snow.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Again, Philadelphia.
I think this is Snow's game offensively. He gets to a spot on the floor where he feels most comfortable, then he just stops and pops.
Here's Carter, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Carter's got 17. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Snow. Pass to Iverson. Fires from 18. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And the mid-range game of Iverson is quite steady. Has a rapid-fire release, and even at his size, it's hard to get to his shot.
Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Williams. Good. Coleman's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Here's Iverson after the Raptors pick up 2. Pass to Van Horn. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Driving to the basket. Allen Iverson on the wing. Here's Snow. Back to Iverson. A 3-ball. And Davis pulls it down.
Hey, it was a good look. One he normally capitalizes on.
Outside Carter. And the 3-ball is good. Now it's just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers, E&D.
Philadelphia leading by 3. It's stolen by Carter. Lets it fly from 18. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
This shot definitely in Carter's wheelhouse. The defense has to be better guarding this.
Snow against Carter. On the wing, Iverson over Williams. And he can't bank that one in. Toronto shooting 47% from the field to start things off. A nice shot by Carter.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Snow. Back to Iverson. No good, unable to end this run.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Carter, that's good.
Snappy play by Carter. The moment he's got an angle, he likes to pull it.
The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Snow. McKee with a screen on Carter. Out to the wing. Here's Van Horn. He's guarded by Williams, and he uses the glass on the layup. Van Horn's got 9.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Iverson passes to Van Horn. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Larry Brown. We talked about Vince Carter and how difficult a cover he can be. He said he's one of the toughest guys to guard in the league. His combination of athleticism and scoring is incredible. I told our guys we must force him into taking difficult, contested shots. See if they can accomplish this. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Carter, drives to the hoop, and then Carter with the dunk.
And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now let's check in for the 76ers. Buckner comes in for Snow. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Buckner. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here's Iverson. 10 points for him. Shot from 6.
Give him credit for his defensive effort, doing whatever he can to alter the shot.
Carter inside the 3-point line, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Iverson. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Defense tries everything to slow Iverson down, but to no avail. He blasts right by him.
Outside Carter. It's good from long range. Carter's got 35.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Buckner. Still scoreless. Kicks it out to Iverson. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Count it. Good. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Carter for 3. Good. Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Here's Van Horn. Carter down low. Iverson covering. And Vince Carter again. Carter's got 40 points.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Now here is Carter. Over in the corner, Williams. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
The assist goes.
And it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And Iverson gets it to go.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Raptors lead by 8. From First Union Center, we'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
And Philadelphia has possession. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Howard dishes to Williams. Over to the wing. To the inside. Taken away by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Here's Peterson. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Buckner. Back to Williams. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Williams against Howard. Out to the right wing. Buckner. The three-pointer off the mark. Toronto leading by 10. Here's Carter. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
Here's Buckner, defended by Carter. McCulloch with the basket. McCulloch's got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
That one goes. Count it. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Buckner, defended by Carter. Here's Williams. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Some changes for Philadelphia. McKee's checked in for Howard. Iverson comes in for Williams. And it's Snow in for Buckner. Toronto leading by 13. Outside Carter. And the Raptors miss again. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Kept alive. McCulloch passes to Snow. Another shot. Toronto grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams finds Carter. Doubled by Iverson. Back to Williams. Here's Carter. And the Raptors miss again. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Williams. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Williams.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Will it go? The 76ers again can't hit it. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Here's Iverson. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. McKee for the triple. Buries it from three-point range. McKee's got his second basket of the night.
He's a fantastic facilitator. He could virtually run a team in his sleep.
Carter on the wing. Over Iverson. And it's Carter missing. 76ers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter.
He made extra sure that goes in.
Here is Carter. He has 45 points. From the corner, and that one is good. Carter's got 47 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's McCulloch. Pass to McKee. Back to McCulloch. Buries it down low. McCulloch's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside Carter, and again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Iverson left side. Over Williams. Iverson, no luck. Toronto leading by 15. Williams kicks to Williams. Back to Williams. Carter on the wing. And got it! Another basket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Here's Snow, following the score by Vince Carter. The shot's good from Snow. Snow's got his second basket of the game. And Greg, you ask anyone, this upcoming draft has a chance to be one of the best ever. We all know about LeBron James, but in your mind, who else should we look out for?
Well, the scouts rave about the 7-foot Serbian, Darko Milicic. Foreign players don't often have the same cachet, but his combo of size and skill is very intriguing.
Now here's McKee. Defense right on him. Pass to McCulloch. Chalk up two there. McCulloch's got 6 here in this quarter. Here is Williams. 6 points for him. Carter for 3. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, and a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the 76ers making a change here. Iverson against Williams, and Iverson gets it to go.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Hits the three-point bomb. Carter's got 58.
Three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Snow. Van Horn, the pass to Iverson. And he drives in. Oh, Iverson inside.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
The 76ers trail by 15. McKee, the pass to Iverson. Here's Coleman, defended by Carter. The fadeaway, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now here is Carter. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Loads it up for Davis. Knocked loose. Close the alley-oop. Now here's McKee. Defense is right there. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Goes up the baseline. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Coleman.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense.
Another bucket. Wow.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in the league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, one of the things you just love about Iverson is the heart he plays with. Every minute he's out there, there's no denying that he's giving it his all.
And And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The 76ers trail by 12. Van Horn, the pass to Snow. From the high post. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Here's Williams. And Van Horn pulls it down.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Oh, Iverson showing range.
Nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Vince Carter on the wing. From outside the arc. Williams kicks to Carter. Second chance shot. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Iverson outside. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto leading by 11. Carter with the three. Connects from three-point range.
It's the shortest three in basketball. Love seeing him cash in from the corner.
Williams against Iverson. Coleman gets the bucket. Coleman's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coleman's comfort level inside clearly on display, which is why his guys have confidence in him down there.
Carter for three. Rebound by the 76ers. Coleman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Iverson doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Here's Iverson. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And the Raptors miss again. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Williams with the block.
And this is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Here's Snow. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Here's Coleman. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Got to bring more muscle than that to stop Derek Coleman because he's excellent at playing through contact.
And it's Carter missing. The 76ers trail by 10. Iverson outside. Pass to Van Horn. Snow against Carter. Here's Van Horn. It's up a 3, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Shoots from the corner. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Williams. 68 points for Vince Carter.
Boy, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
Pass to Snow. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Uncovered, and the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 10 points. And thanks to that one from Allen Iverson.
No.
So it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. The tray. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got 11 rebounds in the game. McKee the pass to Snow. Iverson right side. Over Williams. Iverson, no luck. Here's Peterson. Guarded by McKee. Carter outside. Over Iverson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Snow's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Davis. Iverson passes to Snow. Here's Coleman. And here's Iverson outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams is Raptors leading by 10. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The 3 from Iverson. Peterson grabs the miss.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Now here's McKee. He's guarded closely. Over Peterson. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Bounce pass from Williams. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Davis.
Philadelphia foul. Eric Snow. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Carter. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Over Iverson, and it's Carter missing.
Look at that. You did that to him, too. He did it to 2 of them.
Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Toronto's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. Williams passes to Davis. Carter on the wing. Iverson covering. The kick out to Williams. Outside Williams. Williams passes to Peterson. Left side Williams. Now Carter. And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now, Clark, a lot of folks are saying the NBA is getting back to being a guards league. Do you think they're right?
I'm not quite ready to go that far, Kevin. Guards certainly have an impact and influence on the game, but a dominant big man is still the primary weapon in the game and has a little more value than outstanding guard play. But it is interesting to see the NBA does have an awful lot of talent on the perimeter.
Outside Williams. Back to Carter. 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Pass to Peterson. On the wing, Williams. Davis kicks to Williams. Here's Peterson. Carter on the wing. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
And so he hits both. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
They are getting cooked by this guy. I mean, they've got to regroup and figure something else out.
All right, coming out to the court right now.
Here's Snow. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
The drive by Iverson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Iverson's got 4 this quarter.
Pressing the attack. That's how you get things done.
Carter outside. Outside Williams. Toronto working the ball around now. Iverson outside. Over Carter. Iverson, no luck. Toronto leading by 12. Outside Williams. Carter, the pass to Williams. It's stolen. Here's Snow. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Vince Carter picks one up.
A defensive stopper. Eric Snow's #1 job out there. Making things difficult for the opposing team's best perimeter player.
For Philadelphia, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Buckner's checked in for Iverson. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. And stolen by Williams. Here's Peterson. Guarded by McKee. Davis kicks to Carter. From past the arc. Up again. They get it back. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The D can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Carter inside the 3-point line and finished off by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Vincanity showing off his amazing bounce.
McKee, the pass to Van Horn. Here he goes. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Set him up so they can knock him down.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Toronto leading by 8. It's stolen by McKee. Pass to Snow. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Snow's got 6 in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Carter. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Van Horn's got 4 rebounds in this game. McKee. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Terrific setup. Excellent floor vision.
Toronto with the ball. Carter on the wing. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the 76ers making a change here. McCullough's checked in to the left side wing. Here's Coleman. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Williams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Carter inside the three-point line. No good again that time. The 76ers trail by 4. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. Outside Carter. Rebounded by Coleman. Coleman's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. To the paint. For the tie. And the layup is good. Coleman's got 16.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about...
And another one!
And he is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into second place for most points in a game. Pass to Buckner. Here's Coleman. He's guarded by Williams. Coleman gets the bucket. Coleman's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Coleman can be so dominant at times, and these are the types of games he's capable of having.
Corner shot. Another one goes. Incredible.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Pass to Buckner for the lead. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Coleman's got 20.
You gotta put a body on Coleman, because when you don't, he'll hurt you.
Carter outside. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Snow against Carter. Here's Coleman. He's got 20, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now here is Carter. Non-stop scoring machine here. The wing jumper off target.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Toronto ahead. They lead by 2. From First Union Center, we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
Toronto with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. Fires from the corner, and that one swishes right in. Carter's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. Here's Iverson, and count it from 19 feet away.
Boy, a guy like Iverson can really wear out a defense. He's just so quick and can pull up in seconds and get by you in seconds. He just makes it hard to deal with.
Carter with the three, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having here. I keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Buckner. Down low. Stolen by Carter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pulls up on the wing. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Buckner. On the clock to the wing right side. Diaz. They get the rebound.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Iverson. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. From the wing. Misses off the left iron. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Iverson throws it down.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
Here's Carter. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Carter's got 10 points in the quarter. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Buckner. Drops in the layup for 2.
Point-blank range, that's what you want.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Iverson right side. Over Carter. Iverson, no luck. Raptors leading by 5. Outside Williams. Carter at the elbow. And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Here's Buckner. He's guarded by Williams. Shoots. Iverson, no luck. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Lots of momentum on Carter's drive. The defense can't keep up, and he ends up getting the foul.
Shooting for Toronto, Vince Carter at the line for 2.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Van Horn. Yep, that one goes in there.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Carter looking around. Philadelphia grabs the miss. McKee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Van Horn. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this. A solid floor general.
Raptors leading by 4. Carter inside. Hits it again. Wow.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And he's now passed Wilt Chamberlain's legendary mark of 100 points, one that stood since 1962.
There's 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Knocked away and stolen by Iverson. Carter against Snow. Pass to Coleman. Just 5 to shoot over Williams. The shot. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Coleman.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First free throw is good.
Boy, unique is what Coleman is. Derek Coleman, a big man who can really shoot it, can play inside. He is a real matchup problem for the defense.
That one is no good. Raptors leading by 3. Baseline J on the way. The putback. Rebounded by Coleman. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. McKee dishes to Iverson. Iverson attacking. And he finishes nicely on the way. 34 points for Iverson.
And when I look at the box score, a higher percentage of assisted buckets is a great sign. Tells you the team is playing well offensively.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Van Horn, the pass to Snow. Good work defensively by Carter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. Pulls up from the corner, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Van Horn's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Snow.
Love his work moving that ball around like that.
And it's Carter.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
McKee for 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he caught the defense sleeping there. They didn't expect him to kick that back out.
Carter against Iverson. Carter drives in and finished off by Carter.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Now McKee. Oh, that was a 2-hander.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. They can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing now.
Here's Coleman, defended by Carter. McKee with it to take the lead, and he lays that one in.
They go to Coleman to deliver a strong finish, and they trust him to make the play when he gets it.
Toronto trailing. Carter, there's the drive.
There's no denying it. Carter is a guy you can trust to get it done in the biggest moments. Finds an angle of attack and goes right to it.
Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Vince Carter. 1 shot.
That's good from Vince Carter.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Williams against Iverson. Fires the 3. Here's another rebound.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Iverson against Williams. Got it to go off the glass.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
Carter drives in. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. And again with the rebound.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name in the team record book. Here's Coleman, defended by Carter. Allen Iverson. Oh, and the hustle pays off there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. And this is why they go to Vincanity. Carter excels at coming up big.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Larry Brown said to his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game today. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
If Allen Iverson is anything, he's a big-time baller. Loves taking the huge shots.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Iverson, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of two is good. That will put them up by two. And here's Carter. 20 feet away. That one is off. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. Team foul.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Carter, that's in there. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.